Phoenix, Arizona!
There's species of turtles out there because of you that would be gone. We can't rely on a government to do anything.
We are at the Cleveland Airport and we're going to go to Arizona. Like a couple hours down to like a couple seconds.
So Weston,
Yeah.
how would you describe what it's like to wait for your flight?
Boring.
Yeah.
Guys, look at that moon! That is actually insane. Where's Phoenix? Dad, where are we? Phoenix, Arizona!
We made it to the hotel. There's palm trees. Hard to see them. There it is, La Quinta. Yeah. Palm trees. Look at those, man. We think it's warm because it's like 55 degrees. Cool. Okay, guys, we made it. We're at the Mesa Convention Center, and that's our bus in the background. We're headed to the Phoenix Zoo.
So guys, it looks like they turned the tortoise cage into a human one. Human cage.
Our day here at the Phoenix Zoo is almost over. We saw a lot of cool stuff.
We saw a lot of cool stuff.
What were some of your favorites?
Probably the giant stuff like venomous snakes and lizards and giant tortoises. Those were my two favorites.
Great stuff.
It
So,
was awesome.
and they have a lot of things here, and it's a nice zoo.
Yep, nice big open zoo.
Very accessible, very doable in one day, and a really nice diversity of animals. You're gonna see rhinos.
You're gonna see a lot of stuff here.
I didn't see any bears,
Yeah, no bears,
but big cats,
big cats.
lots of reptiles, native stuff, so all good.
Okay, so yeah, thanks for having me here. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, today we are going to talk about twist-neck turtles and my experiences that I had visiting them in their natural habitat and what I could deduct from these field trips and how we get an overview how I'm doing so far with them.
We just had the first morning of lectures. So Weston, thoughts on the lectures?
It was fun. I liked the lectures.
What were some of the highlights?
The greatest tortoise story, or the greatest conversation, conservation. Sorry, stuttered. Conservation story.
And what was that about?
Galapagos tortoise.
Did it have goats in the story?
Yeah.
Okay, so what was the problem with the goats?
They were eating all the food.
And why is that a problem?
Because the tortoises weren't getting any food.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, great speakers, great meeting, and what a wonderful time. And one of the things that I have recognized is that people will do almost anything for their tortoises or turtles.
And similar live animal performances, but they would ban you from taking a tortoise into a classroom and giving a presentation on that animal or to a public library. So these are kind of scary. None of these have passed yet that have included reptiles. There are several states and a lot of cities now that have this in place for lions, tigers, bears, elephants, but we've been able to stop any one that trickle down into reptiles.
I'll be quick. I don't have like a presentation or anything, but for those of you who aren't familiar with ITTW, International Turtle and Tortoise Week, it's a program that TTPG and ZoomEd put together to essentially just celebrate turtles for a whole week, which is great. And we make materials too. We also do newsletters each day of the week that have turtles.
So a little bit of background. I've been keeping box turtles now for the better part of 20 years. Recently, I ended up relocating from Peoria to Chandler, Arizona, and gonna kind of walk you through some of the things that went on with that, as well as just kind of starting over from scratch with that whole move and some of the changes that I made.
I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet, like my friend Charlie. That was a height joke. I first met Charlie online, as many budding romances begin these days, especially in our turtle-obsessed world. He was building a group of Chinese box turtles and asked if he could give me a call. I remember speaking to him that first time and thinking, okay, he sounds normal. This is great. We know sometimes it doesn't always go that way. We meet people in parking lots and things like that.
So yeah, let's have a look at the different seasons we have in the greenhouse. I exchanged the stock of the greenhouse according to season, at least a little bit, because during the summer it gets really hot and not animals take that very well. So
You have knowledge that you're sharing. Everyone is, I learned about filtration today. And things like that. Everyone is sharing knowledge on how to do a better job of raising turtles, saving turtles. And there's a lot of commitment. And Russ said, he wrote in the back there, the goal of captive breeding is to remove the need for anyone to catch a turtle in the wild and try to sell it. And that's a wonderful thing, because we have captive bred turtles. These turtles don't have to be taken. We want to, my book is to take the focus away from the old field guides where you can go and figure out where they are and take them to, if you really like turtles, these are the places you can go. These are the places you can volunteer. These are the organizations you can belong to. If you really want a turtle, these are the reputable breeders you can get it from. These are the places you can adopt them from. And that goes beyond that. It goes beyond just preventing people from catching it. Some of these turtles, and a lot of these turtles and tortoises, are extinct in the wild. There's none left. Well, the Chinese, the koalas and stuff. So you guys are doing more than just that. More than that. Okay, you are bold. There's species of turtles out there because of you that would be gone. We can't rely on a government to do anything. It's you guys that are doing it. You're keeping these things going. Okay, how many black-breasted leaf turtles have we seen? In a while, we're not seeing them in a while, right? But because of people like Anthony, we have them. And they're shared around, and we see them in zoos and stuff. So I think that is a wonderful thing. I think it's incredible. And it's been an honor to talk to you. And if anyone has any questions, ask questions. And otherwise, thank you so much.
thank you all for coming to the 2022 TTPG conference. Safe journeys home. I hope you'll join us at the Reptile Expo this weekend and at the auction Saturday night, so we can raise some funds so we can keep doing this. Thanks to all, again, to all the sponsors, and see you next year.
So, TTPG 2022 is in the books. This is my second time going to the conference. It's a great meeting. This group of speakers was quite different than 2019, but everything is focused on reproducing turtles. Hey, what'd you think of this?
I think it was fun. It was a fun thing to do. They were very inclusive, and they treat everyone like family there. So it was really fun, and they were all really nice.
Yeah.
I had a fun time.
What were some of your favorite parts?
When I forgot his name at the top of my head, but one of his sulcata tortoises caught a rabbit, and he's shown a picture of that.
Yeah, Richard Fife.
Yeah, Richard Fife.
That was nuts.
Mm-hmm.
And we invited Richard Fife to come out to the Holden Arboretum.
Mm-hmm. Also, Anthony, I don't know his last name.
Yeah, Pierlioni.
Anthony Pierlioni invited us to see his private collection, which is really awesome.
Yeah.
Might see a video of that soon.
That'd be very cool.
And we also, another guy invited us to his collection. I forgot his name.
Will Espenchain?
I think so, yeah, Will Espenchain. So we have like a bunch of videos coming in like a month from now. A lot of content that we're gonna be doing, which is fun.
South Mountain.
South Mountain. Amazing hike. Really good. You can find some amazing stuff here. Would definitely recommend it.
And being a lot, and here's Bill. Solo to the bells, that's exactly where it should go. Good luck, Mark.